So there's a big celebration among the famous. There's a big celebration among the famous and I guess the rap world and the stars. And that celebration is, uh, I guess you can call her a rap icon to some extent, is having a baby. Yeah, she's having a baby. And, before I continue, I'm going to be very careful with what I say because this is a very sensitive subject, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the Brat, one of hip hop's icons, is having a baby. Now, the Brat is married to a woman, just like a lot of people choose to marry these days. They choose to marry same sex. And us as Hebrews, who are in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Most High, as we view this totally against Scripture, we can only say so much and do so much because the powers that be frown on any activity that judges things that are contrary to the Bible. You know that already. You know that. You know that. But I found this interesting. I'm not going to be long. I got to go back to the plantation, but this is just something on my mind. As you know, I like to talk about things that are on my mind or controversial or anti-Bible. But I found this very interesting. Let's check it out.
I love y'all. So what is oh my gosh, this is
the black woman is totally in the system and out of her mind at times. But that's understandable because the same way Eve in the garden chose to be disobedient against the Most High's instructions on what to eat spiritually, what to take in internally spiritually. She chose to go against that. And Eve today on this planet is the so-called black woman. And her husband or her mate is Adam. Adam chose to follow after Eve. But luckily, like I brought out some time ago, because we're that new Adam in the spirit of Christ, in the Hebrew Yahweh Shai, we reject anything that's of this world or contrary to Scripture. We reject it. And that's the way we got to be now. The Most High says to use the world, but not abuse ourselves in the world. So I'm not speaking up against this openly on social media because I know the repercussions if I choose to, say but so much. But you brothers and sisters who are in spirit, who know the Most High, know what it is and how the Most High feels about such actions and what are the future judgments on such actions. You know this, right? Check it out. At my job, we have to fill out certain forms now. I don't know about you brothers and sisters who perhaps work with the federal government or the state or maybe your police officers or firemen. But a lot of us today, we have to fill out special forms to not speak out against such actions, not to discriminate against such actions, or if someone is different from us, we can't say anything. The world is changing rapidly and changing so much that it's almost scary. But, this all goes into timing and being spiritual. Like I told the brothers the other day on the Sabbath, you have to be very spiritual and within control of how you conduct yourselves in this world today. You have to, and the Bible is very clear on that. You have to be very, very careful. Check it out. The Most High tells you in Ecclesiastes, in the Bible, it says, let's start at the first verse. It says, in the first verse, it says, to everything there is a season. So to everything you do on this earth, it has its time, the Most High is showing you. To everything that happens on this earth and how you react to what happens on this earth. And bear in mind, your actions causes a reaction. So the Lord said, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Now I can go into a whole slew of scriptures of the times and the seasons we live in and the purpose that the Most High has condoned and let things transpire within these times and seasons. The Most High says that this is the time of Antichrist. The Most High says that this is a time of woe and destruction and prophecies, as you know, or as you well know, in Matthew 24. So we in that time. And us as Israelites, we have to walk circumspect, like the scriptures tell you. And we have to be as wise as the serpent, but at the same time, as humble as doves, man. As humble as doves. And the scriptures also says, as much as lieth in you, be at peace with all men. That doesn't mean you're soft or you selling out or you cashing out. You have to be smart. That's right, brother. Adam was formed first. You understand? Then Eve. But unfortunately, we have put Eve in front of us. And then you see, read on, it says, and Eve was not deceived. Excuse me. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. And this is what it is now. So, unfortunately, as so-called Black and Hispanic men, sometimes or most times, the so-called Black woman is on the side of the opposition, man. I'm choosing my words very carefully considering this video. The woman who went into slavery with us, who was a part of 70 AD, who the Most High said, woe to them that give suck in that day when Jerusalem fell, who was a part of the slave trade and suffered with us. Unfortunately, they have become comfortable in a society that is totally against you, brothers and sisters. This is why there's a lot of wisdom in this passage alone. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven, right? Then the 8th verse says, a time to love and a time to hate. I had a simple-minded brother on Facebook saying we should not hate. So I went to Psalms 122, verse 39, where David said he had the perfect hatred. And I can't remember the comeback he threw at me in regards of Psalms 122. Was it Psalms 139, verse 22? I don't remember what he came back with, but it was something simple-minded. I know that. And emotional and Christian-minded, I should say. So I came with this, where the Most High says clearly, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. So you can hate as long as you hate within the means of spirituality and you're in the Most High and you're just. Bottom line. There's nobody alive that loves everything and everybody. That's right. Everybody has some racism in them too. I told that to a sister. She was shocked because she knew it was true. You can love Esau as much as you want. Everybody has certain aspects of hate in them. Nobody loves everything like a damn rainbow. But this is shocking, man, because this is the world we live in today. This is shocking. And it's not going to go away. It's going to grow. We are in the extension of the Roman Empire. That's what America is. America is simply an extension of the Roman Empire, bottom line. And people can get in their feelings and their emotions, but that's what it is. That's what it is. You ever notice how these female rappers, how manly they are today? you ever notice how manly they are today? These female rappers, just totally beastly and manly, man. I don't know how brothers do it. Meaning look the other way and not have that pierce their spirit with anger and fury, and in certain cases, even shame when the heathens observe this. But if you don't know your past and you don't know your culture and who you are and where you came from, of course, you're going to ignore these things. Yeah, you're going to ignore these things. But a man of the Most High should be frustrated as hell. Frustrated as hell. If you know or have this image in your mind that you come from this royal people, people of the Most High, and if you remember the slavery that we served in Egypt and we're serving now, and then you fast forward to today and you see the conditions and the behavior of your women and your men too. The men are goofy as hell today too. And you see the conditions of your women and men today, and you know that this is the future. You know that the bombs is the future. You should be angry. You should be mad that Esau, Edom, is ruling. You should be mad. But because you're in the foolish mindset you're in and you refuse to keep the Most High's commandments, and nothing matters, because nothing matters today. Nothing matters today. Everybody is totally out of their mind today. Nothing matters today. Eat what you want to eat. Why? Because in Timothy's God cleansed the filthy food. Follow what religion you want. Why? Because they all lead back to God, whether I'm a part of the Boulay family, whether I'm a Mason, whether I'm a Muslim, it all leads back to God. Or just be a natural freak like you want to be, and it's okay with God. God said, come as you are. Where's that verse at? Come as you are. Come as you are. This is the mindset of so-called black people today. This is the mindset of them. But not just the so-called black man and black woman. Look at the picture in the background. I just realized that. Look at this. Look to your right. Look to your left. The picture in the background to your left with her belly out and her husband. I don't know the new terminology for it. Huswoman. Well, there's no such thing as woman. Girl is no such thing as girl or husband. You know what they call it? They call it your companion. I think they call it a companion. They call it a companion, I think. That's the new terminology now. Like she didn't know. So here's the $1 million question. Now, these two are clearly a union or a couple. How did she get pregnant? She's 40 something years old and she's pregnant. How did she get pregnant? Did the brat do that? How did she get pregnant? Proof that you need a man. Men are needed. But in today's backward society, you could do things that are contrary to what we read in scripture and be a union to the level where the man is out of the picture. How far will this go as far as America thriving as a country? How far will this go as far as society or this planet continuing the way it's continuing before God's judgment comes? How far will it go? How far will this go? That's the big question, or one of the big questions. You so-called Negroes and Hispanics who know the truth, you know how far it's going to go. You know. The Most High tells you right here, man. Right here in the book of Isaiah 32, verse 9, one of my favorite scriptures. One of my favorite scriptures. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. See that? rise up, ye women that are at ease. So when you rise up, you're coming from a position of down. So according to the scriptures, when you sin or break God's laws, you're in a down-like position. When you transgress against the Most High's words, you are in a down-like position. And to be at ease in a down-like position is the spirit of Satan. And when you check it out all over this country, all over this world, you have millions and millions of women who are at ease in their selves, who are at ease in their own ideology, who are at ease in lies, witchcraft, drugs, whoredom, hoes, swinging on the pole, adultery, murder. The Lord said, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Now, where's the voice of the Most High found at? In the Holy Bible, in the commandments, in the words of Yahushua, who the world, in their ignorance, calls Christ. Everybody is comfortable. Everybody is a part of a freak show or some form of heavy transgression. And usually these transgressions are, to put us in a really bad state. That's right, brother. They don't want to see what the seers say. This is the voice. The seers have the voice of the Most High. The seers have the understanding of the Most High. A lot of you brothers and sisters, you're part of the seers. You saw what the seers saw in the spirit of the Most High, and the Most High open your hearts and your minds to what the Bible is actually talking about. But just like in Isaiah 3, verse 9, they rejected the seers. In Isaiah 30, verse 10, they say to the seers, see not for us right things, but see for us smooth things, easy things to get by in wickedness. In other words, let's turn and look the other way. Let's sweep the wickedness under the carpet. God does not exist. This is the mindset of people today. This is the mindset. Hey, but, we brothers and sisters who are in the faith, we're going to just watch because you know why? We are the winners. We win in the end.
Congratulations.
That's right. Congratulations, Judah. Congratulations, Benjamin. Congratulations, Ephraim, Manasseh. Congratulations to you, brothers and sisters who walk in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and you know the truth. We know that certain things will not continue but so long. We know this. We know. But the Most High says, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. This is the good part right here. You notice a lot of my videos, I touch on suffering and pain and difficulties meeting ends meet financially in America. In most of my videos, I hit those points because I know those areas sting like hell because I know everyone is feeling the brunt of struggling to make ends meet in this country. I know everyone is feeling the hellfire or the sting of the Most High to keep food on the tables, to make that car note payment, to pay rent or mortgage, to keep your kids in school if they're even in school, to find a job that pays decently so you can make the payments on all the things I just mentioned, to watch your kids struggle with drug habits and your women become whores, your daughters become whores. These things are not just happening to us, it's happening to all the heathens, meaning the non-Israelites as well. As well. This is why the 10th verse says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail. So the credit cards, the fancy smancy trips abroad, the high life, the bling bling life, the hot girl summers. The Lord said the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. In the ancient days, we gathered from the fields, and that was considered a form of success and making it right in our lives. The gathering today is that money. The gathering today is that bonus. The gathering today is that being an entrepreneur. But what's happening, especially since COVID hit? Everybody is catching hell. Everybody is feeling the spiritual wrath and judgment on a physical level of the Most High. This is strictly towards the women in this case. In this case, because like the brother brought out and like I elaborated on, Eve is the weaker vessel, and Eve is open to Satan and the trickery and the wickedness of Satan. And Eve will continue to do that which is wicked in the eyes of the Most High, in the eyes of the righteous, and in the eyes of you brothers and sisters who live and walk in the spirit of the Most High, the angels, and righteousness. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Nothing matters today. Nothing matters today. Nothing matters. What the hell she got on?
Okay. We gotta go on a break because I gotta collect myself.
It's so fake.
When DeBrat and Judy, when we come back,
So goddamn fake,
Shout
man.
out for tears. We are back with DeBrat and her wife Jessica Judy Depart, who just told us that they are.
Did she just say it's her wife? Oh boy, I want to say so much, man. I know you heard it. I'm not going to be long on this, man, because I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit at all, so I'm not going to be too long on this. Let's go.
Having a baby. That was an exclusive clip from the new season of their reality show. Okay.
You know, brothers get mad at me. To my brothers in the world, because I won't listen to their freaking garbage. They think you brothers are too overbearing. You sisters and brothers, they think you too overbearing with the Bible. The Bible is plagiarized. The Bible is a lie. The Bible has destroyed the minds of black men and women and people in general all over the world. And I should listen to dummies. I should listen to idiots that smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. I should listen to those dummies who listen to dumb rap music that's on a third grade level that just talks about the evils action-wise of making whores out of your women, killing brothers, chasing money, just stupidness. I'm supposed to close the book, the Most High's book, and follow after dumb, stupid brothers who don't know their nationality. Nothing matters as long as it just feels good. Like you're picnicking and having a good time on Mars Hill to the unknown God. You know, I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do that.
Okay, first off, is this why you've been avoiding me?
Yes.
No.
Oh my God. Yes, it is. So every time we text each other, I try to keep it real brief. Like, hey girl, how you doing? Have a blessed day. So you can't ask me any questions. Hey girl, Sherry, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. I miss you, girl. Bye.
Oh my gosh, I had no clue. I'm so happy. And I just know that this is something that you two have wanted and been trying for a long time. Because
This is what they celebrate today, man. This is what's celebrated today. This is what people are into today. You better thank the Most High. You're in a better place, man. You're in a better place that has nothing to do with this form of evil. Meaning the evils in the world. I'm not saying that that's evil. Can't help myself. I'm not saying that's evil. You better thank the Most High that you are blessed. He has blessed and opened your eyes to what millions and millions of brothers would like to see. Because there's a reckoning coming, man. There's a ball of fire and a reckoning coming. And every action you do on this planet, you're going to be accountable for. Every idle word that you speak, you're going to be accountable for. Every brother you've done wrong or every sister you have done wrong, you have to pay based on the Most High's judgment. Based on the Most High's judgment, you have to pay. Check it out.
This pregnancy journey, it has not been easy. You've had a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. When she got her eggs extracted, it made her, what do you call it?
It was
Over-synthesized.
hyper-stimulated ovarian syndrome, which caused me to actually have blood clots in my lungs.
lungs.
So I wound up hospitalized. I had a
You know many evil things I can say right now I'm not going to say? You know how many naughty things I can say right now, but I'm not going to say. I can say things that probably would offend a lot of you brothers and sisters, especially your sisters. I can say so much, but again, you brothers and sisters, you know what it is, man. You know that they must stop us from preaching this word. You know, I say it all the time, and I'm going to say it again. And you brothers and sisters who teach the Old as well as the New Testament, who teach the commandments, who teach nationality, you teach who Esau is, you teach who our enemy is. You even go as far as giving the answers that make perfectly good sense to me. I don't know how people can't see it, but makes perfectly good sense of why we are in the conditions that we're in. You go into that and you show what we did wrong and where we're going. In other words, you give hope and direction to brothers and sisters who are outside of the faith, whereas the world gives us nothing but mayhem, craziness, and insanity. That's what the world gives back. But you brothers do it so well that it can't be avoided. You go to look up shoes online, brothers and sisters pop up. You go to look up vacations online, brothers and sisters pop up teaching the truth. You go to look up porn online or booty shaking, twerking online, and brothers and sisters continually come up. It can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. You're the chosen people of the Most High, and the Most High is with you. You can't be stopped. This is why the haters have to come at you. This is why this new thing with the Bloods has to come at you. This is why the algorithms are slowing down and shadow banning is on your pages. You have to be slowed down, but they can't slow you down because the Most High is with you. The Most High is with you, and they can't stop you. And it's not going to ease up. It's going to grow and grow and continue to grow because the Most High is with you. Most High is with you. They can get mad. They can slander. They can make up lies, but they can't stop you. Some of you in your lives prior to the truth, you were failures. Some of you were on drugs. Some of you women, you were sleeping around. Some of you brothers were just evil toward everybody, including yourselves. But you found who you truly are in the Most High. You found the truth of what you're supposed to be doing in the Most High. You found it. And because you have found it, and it fits perfectly like a new pair of shoes or gloves or jacket, it fits perfectly on you, and the world sees how beautiful you are and how evil they are, and now they got to come at you with all sorts of evil, man. All sorts of evil and hate.
enlarged
And
heart.
then it made her heart enlarged.
Ooh.
So it was very scary. You know, can you imagine thinking that you may lose your wife? And then she called her kids to tell them she loved them, which really freaked me out. Like,
oh my God.
like, don't do that. Like, I can't lose you right now, girl. So yeah, it was very emotional. It was very hard. And then I had what do you call fibroids? I had fibroids, but they
Right.
weren't near my uterus.
I
Thank
can't
God.
even listen to this garbage. Damn, I did it again. I can't even really listen to this, man. You know, it's just crazy, you know, how something can be justified that's clearly contrary to how should I put this so I don't get a strike? Contrary contrary to how we think in the Most High. And the other half of us just eats it up. But I want you to see this. The Most High says in Ezekiel 3, verse 7, it says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee. For they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. For all the house, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Manasseh, people of Negro and Indian descent, the Lord said, for all the house of Israel are impudent, meaning unwise, and hard-headed. Yeah, man. It's tough, though, man. It's tough. It's really tough. And, there's a spirit out there that Esau has created, and I believe it's after the pandemic, man. It's just everybody is back SH crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. They are crazy. But the scriptures is very clear. It says, behold, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, sorry, to me being the Most High. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. Or hard-hearted. Same thing, hard-headed. Then the Most High tells you, it's a message to us. He says, behold, I have made thy face strong against their face. Behold, the Most High saying, behold, look, I have made thy face strong against their face. Sorry. So is the Most High really talking about a face, or is he talking about your spirit, your will, your drive, your true makeup? I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. So the same way they have a hard head and wickedness and evil and things that are contrary to the Most High, we got to have a hard head, a head of stone. In other words, a rebelliousness against evil and wickedness and the things that are against the Most High. We have to have that type of hard head and spirituality and righteousness against the hard-headed, evil, wicked ninjas that we see in our travels, that we see when we're teaching on the highways and byways, that we're teaching on our live feeds on social media. We have to have the same hard head against the wicked. And the Most High says in the 9th verse, as an adamant, harder than flint, I have made thy forehead. Fear them not. See that? So you're going to have some unruly, wicked ninjas that's going to try to get in the way of this truth, and they're going to try to stop this truth. The Lord says, fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, for they be a rebellious house. For they be a rebellious house. So we're all one house. Unfortunately, some of the house is rebellious against the Most High. Some of the rebellious in the house of Israel is rebellious against the Most High. Bottom line. Yep.
Okay.
Most High says in the 10th verse, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, and hear with thine ears. That's us right here, man. We know there's no hope in a system that hates us and that justifies wicked and evil traits and ways. We know that. So our hearts and our ears are open to the Most High. Right? And the Most High says, and go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, whether they're in the ghettos, slums, America, any parts of the world. The Most High says, and speak unto them and tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, whether they hear or whether they forbear. You see that? So that's your job, man. That's your job. Go out there and teach your people whether they hear or forbear, meaning not listen. That's your job. That's your job. We know the opposition. We know what we're dealing with. We know the hate. We know the lies. But our job is to teach them whether they hear or forbear. And the Most High has blessed us with that same hard head they have. You sisters, you have that same stubborn hard head in Christ that they have in Satan. And in the end, we win. In the end, we are warriors. Don't forget that. Don't forget that you are a warrior, a prince, a knight, a soldier, whatever title you take as a combative warrior in the Most High. You're special, and the Most High is using you to break down an evil, wicked structure. An evil, wicked structure. The Most High is using you to do these things. Don't forget that. Nothing is going to change. The world's not going to change, and Esau, the so-called white man, is not going to build himself back as a mighty nation. This is where you're at. Look at these pictures. These are your leaders, man. These are your leaders. This is what you have to look forward to. These are your leaders. You love them, but you have weapons of war, which is spirituality. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. I choose B. Then I choose the other stuff. But then I choose B, But the Most High, he's with us, and he's showing you, man. He's showing you every day. He's showing you every day that the system is against you. The system is against righteousness, is against the Most High. I'm out.